What is the epic in this? So what should we talk about while I'm playing the game? Are you playing Freedom Planet right now? Ah.
Someone needs to fill this saddle. Not every fight's a fair one. Quit making yourself an easy target.
I can kind of hear something.
We will have peace at any cost. Missteps punished. Not advanced enough, it seems. Devour them!
Alright.
You wage a war you cannot win. Put them in the ground. You were warned.
So, what should we talk about right now? I'm doing good. Just decorated the tree. I decorated the whole room. My mom's back home.
Inevitable.
The rain is kind of bursting my ears.
Return to your rest.
Hey, it's okay, sweetie.
I expected more from the fabled Crusaders.
I'm having fun talking to you, honestly.
Over here! An enemy comes! Hostiles approach! Another one falls. Your scheming ends now. Take everything from them.
Double kill.
Honestly, feel like I need to learn more on how to play as Ramatra.
Weak after all.
So, who's your favorite Sonic character?
That is tough.
My favorite is Shadow.
Was it worth it? Put them in the ground. You have preyed on my people for the last time. You wage a war you cannot win. Your miscalculations will cost you everything.
I accidentally turned on his nemesis form.
I truly had no quarrel with you. I'm sorry.
It's kind of hard to think of anything when all you do know is, yeah, I don't know.
So like a couple of days ago, I was in the street, right?
Yeah.
And apparently, as soon as they started, a guy just started drawing on, I'm like, not
A random guy had no reason to lash out at you, and yet they just said random stuff.
But it wasn't me, like, it was like, the guy I joined and,
You taught me that one. This was your best effort?
Well, what? And exactly how I feel with Vast Labor. Because if you don't know Vast Labor, I thought he was a friend, but then in one stream he says that we aren't considered true friends, aren't actually considered friends just because he believes a true friend sticks by you, and saying that teenagers don't understand true friendship, and saying that I'm always sad, despite the fact that I'm literally always enjoying and having fun on the streams where we talk. Let me just say, for me it just hurt to see that who I thought was a friend just insulted me and just said random nonsense that he knows that that isn't true. when Trudes came over to like explain that he kind of hurt my feelings, he just ignored the whole entire question.
Inexorable triumph.
It really it literally makes me mad. You know, I felt like I was just betrayed.
Another one falls.
Welcome, Nicole the Hedgehog.
You must learn to block, brother.
I'm simply just walking around, shooting things, breaking objects.
Oh, I forgot to send you a hold up.
Send me what?
Oh, the thing.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Alright. Hope you're having fun playing the game.
Right. And then like a
Is it weird? Is it weird that whenever I just go on a random thing and just walk around, I just go ahead and try breaking things?
You can't escape death.
Is it weird that whenever I just go into a place when there's not a task that I have to do, I just go ahead and just randomly break things? Like just breaking stuff for no reason. For $1 million, I got a question for you. Who do you think that I think is the cutest thing ever? You kind of already answered it. Yeah. Wait, what? What do you mean by bye? Oh. Alright. What do you think is my favorite animal?
Favorite animal. Your dog or cat?
I mean, it is a canine.
Which one? That's my question.
It's my avatar. I mean, it's my OC.
I got you.
It's a fox. I personally like foxes more than wolves. I think they're adorable.
Yeah, that.
I'm just going around and breaking things for no apparent reason. You ever do that? I already. Wait a second, I already said that. What do you think is the most romantic spot ever in like on Earth? What do you think is the most romantic city in the world?
Romantic sea. Well,
Where?
haven't been everywhere yet, but I've heard a lot about other like cities where everybody's like
I heard so many people call Paris the city of love, but yet it's like. I mean, I heard Paris nowadays is just nasty. Like, they call it the city of love, but now they just call it the city of yuck. Or the city of muck. Speaking of muck, do you know what you get when you spell muck backwards? No, muck. No, it's M-U-K, the Pokemon. Hey, Godzilla 2000.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question? A better world is possible today. call?
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Call the police. You call Batman.
How did I go through it, dude? I wanna know. Yo, hold up. Just say hi. Hold up.
Traveling to Nepal.
We will have peace at any cost.
Where would you most likely would want to go on a date at?
Let's see. Probably just like restaurants or like just like a park. Like personally, I think those are like you know, calm.
A nice old calm place to relax. His fingers are falling down.
Devour them.
Finally. Alright.
Personally though, like I prefer like the like mad stunts like games with like violence level.
What games do you like playing? I mean, no,
Like playing like
none of it.
platformers have always like
I never played the Transformer game. The only things that I've seen about Transformers are the Michael Bay stuff. But also I have watched Transformers Prime. I remember watching Transformers G1 back in the day when it was on Netflix.
Weapons operational. Grapple primed. Hamster pumped. Gyroscopic harness activated.
Do you ever feel like people just freak out immediately for no apparent reason?
I've seen that a lot.
Like I've seen some people who react over like if they're dating someone who's just a few years younger than them, then they just go cuckoo crazy and they just try canceling the person. I mean, as soon as, I mean, it, I mean, as soon as Bryce heard about my, you know, about my ex, like he freaked out because he was 22 and I'm 16, and I can understand, but I do feel like that you still shouldn't like.
Weapons free.
I feel like you shouldn't just freak out immediately just because of the guy's different age.
All form.
Especially with the fact that like him and I planned on meeting when I'm older. When I was older. But then I found out he was a lying snitcher who never actually loved me. But I know you'll never do that. I'm just simply rolling around as Wrecking Ball. What other places would you, what was that?
Well, just that me preferring as a game.
You ever seen those YouTubers who use,
Traveling to the right.
would they use, they like use female avatars, even though they're like guys.
Yeah. I've heard of that.
I
What they
like their avatars are girls, but yet they still act like normal boys for the most part. I mean, I'm not gonna judge about what they want their characters to be.
You can't escape death.
It would honestly be just cruel if I just like said that they're like evil people for pretending to be a girl, or having a character designed for to be a girl and they're boys. I mean, I literally wish to wear a dress and bikinis, you know. Yeah. I know you won't judge me. Tons of candy is falling down onto the ground. In the game, I'm like shooting pinatas and they're like dropping candy on the ground. If only there was a way to like eat the candy in the game. What do you think would be a good place to... I'm trying to think of what to say. I'm trying to say without being being flat out like revealant of what I actually mean, or why I'm actually asking questions. Because, you know, it's a secret. But I don't really think that most of our friends really are gonna insult us for having secrets. That would just make someone that would just make someone feel uncomfortable. This isn't. These aren't like little 9-year-olds where they go like when they go like, you know, when a kid finds out that someone's in love, they just sing that little happy song. This person and that person sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, you know. Yeah. Especially when it comes to the age gap. Wait, what? What exactly caused cancellation? Is it like just a random community of people, or just people, or just the authorities? Do you think people might try canceling me if they found when they hear about me actually used to dating like people older than me? You know, I kind of, a part of me feels like that they would consider me being a victim of them. Which, when it came to my recent ex, yes, it most definitely was a victim of a darn lie. Like, he lied about him feeling the same way for me. It is just, I don't know, I don't even have the words to say it. Yeah. Yeah. And then you find out that they didn't really care about you. And honestly, it makes it worse because usually when that happens, you kind of lose your trust to more people. Like, how would you know that? How do you know who to trust if anybody could lie to you? Yeah. Like you feel like the whole world's against you. Like the whole world's trying to bring you down. I really hope that my family doesn't actually hear us. I'll just say it's just a good old conversation about just normal. I hope they don't actually find out that I have dated some people, because I feel like it would be really I don't really want to imagine what would happen if they did find out what they... I feel like they would be probably worried and probably tell me that, and probably say that online people are just liars. Like, I've seen mostly kind people on the internet. Never, though there are like bad apples, most of them are just covered by sweet people I met, like you. It's an
bad environment, yeah, of course you're gonna feel bad. And
it's important to try and fail at things so that you'll learn from your mistakes. I mean, I learned that I found didn't that I that I mean, I learned that I haven't found the right person, and and I I tried to find someone else. Though though I have to admit, finding out that the person you love doesn't actually love you in return, it just feels awful, and you just feel like that you'll never find the actual person that you always wanted to be with.
Yeah, it crushes all confidence. Like,
It
there's
just
something wrong with it.
it just breaks you down at the tears. And you've seen it before. You've seen how much I literally was upset about it. I was honestly so sad. I'm actually feeling like I've started to well up it with tears.
Like, this is for real. No story. Don't get streamed this time.
Yeah? Honestly, I should have known that that the guy was lying to me, cause he like told me that he would be glad that to be with me, just out of nowhere. And he and he said he was already dating someone. And like he said that, and I was confused because when he said that, I thought, wait, wasn't he dating someone? And then when I said it said that stuff didn't work well, and I was like so confused by that, and I felt like, and it kind of felt like I was just a backup plan for him.
That was some effed up stuff, dude. Anyway, so, Dragon Valley, this level
Frustrating.
is, like when I first played this level, I was stuck. Like, when I first played this game, I was stuck in this game. Like, for real. Like, now I finally got it.
What do you think about those controversies of people just dating people who are like the you know, I heard in Romeo and Juliet law that 16-year-old can date people over 18 as long as they're not above 23.
Like, the whole, I mean,
Uh,
it could be for good things and good
and some
like bad things like
and some of the cancellations can be very overblown.
like if you do something really innocent, then okay, I understand. But like if it's like unusable, then nah.
Now arriving at Ilios.
It feels like people. It feels like people will just try whatever they can to just cancel people.
You can't escape death.
Like, oh, okay, so they're only like a few years younger than you. All right, let's cancel. People, these people freak out over the over the craziest of things. I mean, I understand that I'm 16, but okay.
A bad omen comes.
There's a difference between being manipulated and fully just consent to the idea of wanting to be with the person that they want to be with. Like if people think that the people that I've been dating are bad people simply because they're older, it's kind of ridiculous. Love is not. I know, we all know love isn't a one-way streak. Both parties must consent. And let me just say, I was fully consent to them.
Flanking.
People immediately consider the idea of like teenagers, like they don't know what they're doing. They're they're reckless. I can understand that, but not every teenager is the same. Some teenagers understand what's right and wrong.
Again, like that, like again, that's all
It is. I feel like it's fully stereotyping the idea of teenagers. As a teenager myself, I do not believe it. That 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 teens are entirely reckless. Honestly, I try when I'm placed into a situation like I'm I'm home alone. Okay, I might have trouble with my eating problems, but that's usually because I like eating food. Don't please don't get to me.
I literally just realized that I was like, not max, but like fixed.
People really do go crazy whenever just whenever age comes into play. They just go, oh, but you have to be 18 to date. Um. Simon, you still there?
Yeah.
Alright. No, I've heard of those people who get worried about their children and they start telling them that bad things will
Welcome
like
to Hollywood.
like you know fathers they and their daughters like they personally tell them not to
I will not leave
Like-
a broken world behind.
like basically telling them not to date any boys whatsoever. And if they ever do date a boy, they just don't like the person. They just don't like the teen that their daughter is dating. It's normal to be skeptical. Honestly, if I had a teenage daughter and like she wanted to date someone, I would try telling her that she should be careful, cause the world is not always gonna be perfect, and that you have to be careful about who you're dating, who you're trusting. I wouldn't go completely mask off, going, no, you're never allowed to date anyone until you're never allowed to date anyone until I'm dead. Plus 3 days to just make sure I'm dead. It kind of feels like forcing them to not actually find a chance of happiness. I don't like the idea of like, you know, still there? Alright. What do you think about what do you think about like religion? no, like Christianity and like spiritualism.
That's
Yeah. To me, it's interesting, but it's not really my thing. I do believe there's still something more than us, but I don't really believe it's just one simple idea that there's a God. I mean, I do believe in being good to others and having heart, but apart from everything else, it's not really my thing. I know to me, why you know why believe in like these Christian stories when there are so many other amazing, when humanity can create so many other amazing ideas. I mean, I've seen cartoons like I've seen people making like amazing cartoons and their own kind of mythical creatures and their own like islands full of monsters and like I mean I especially with dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. And I personally believe in evolution because there's so much proof of it all.
yeah. That's what I go off of.
There's always more scientific proof than just spiritual proof. So it's kind of hard for me to understand which one's true or not. Like I've heard, like if one strange thing, if humanity was created just purely out of clay and just out of nowhere, then how the heck are there like fossils of old relatives like homonyms? Like I mean, I do believe that there's a there's a reason how we got here, but I don't think it's the whole God created us in this world. Because there's proof with the Big Bang, the black holes, other things. We also got planets. I wouldn't actually believe a person that the world is flat and like ignore any idea that the world is round because of all outer space. I honestly believe in all the ideas of the Big Bang, evolution, you know, how birds came to be, how humans came to be, like scientifically. I don't believe that like God created all these animals immediately at one time, because if we did, then we would have already been able to drink milk back in that day. But we weren't actually able to drink milk at that time. But then we evolved to drink it. So I kind of believe that the whole idea of God creating everything just immediately with no questions is kind of a bit too ridiculous for me. Does that kind of sound like atheism? Honestly, I seen stuff like, I mean, I still enjoy like mythical ideas of like spirits and like, ghosts and demons, but I don't really believe that they could just be here out of nowhere. Honestly, if honestly, the truth is that I believe that we can't really just blame all of the bad deeds that humanity has ever done on just one spiritual idea of a demon of demons in a nightmarish place where you go if you do bad deeds only. Honestly, it's to me it's ridiculous. Cause it's a person. It's more of a person's choice if they want to do bad deeds or not. It's not because it's not really because they're forced to do it. There are some people who just do it because they do it. I'm not really against anybody who believes it. I'm just saying that it's not really what I believe. I mean, I do believe that some Christian stories are interesting, but in all honesty, I'm not too interested. I don't really. I'm not a person who wants to, like, put most of my life into one belief. I'm not really that kind of a person. I rather like let my creativity run wild. I mean, I have created ideas like inspired by religious stuff. Like I made up an idea of angels and like them being more like aquatic humanoid creatures. that came from the ocean. Does that sound interesting? Which one sounds more interesting? Which one sounds more interesting? Just angels being good-hearted and kind, like just only kind, nothing at all, or angels that turned out to be savage, animalistic, kind of like Wendigos, like they attack people and eat their bodies, and like attack a person, like having fish tails, sharp teeth, claws, slippery skin. Or were the ideas of angels being kind-hearted really true? I feel like it's better. I rather like question life. When we know the question, we will be able to we will have the capability to seek the answers. Why exactly seek the answers when we do not really know the question first? That we don't understand. Yeah. And I don't really know how the belief of God is gonna help us like seek answers. Again, I'm not against anyone who believes in God and like no idea of like, you know, I'm just saying that it's not really what I believe. Like, I do believe that people treat atheism a bit too rough. Like when you just get lashed on and because it's being called worse than Hitler. I mean, that's what happened to Brian Griffin. You ever seen that, have you seen that, Family Guy episode with Meg believing in, like, getting the mumps and then starting to believe God, and Brian Griffin soon says that he doesn't believe in God and doesn't really have a reason to, and then everybody in that town just starts calling him an evil person because of that. Yeah, me either. I just saw clips. There was even one weird moment with the president, with the mayor or president or whatever, saying that he rather was have an actual terrorist in the town, and because at least they believe in a god. Honestly, I feel like a terrorist would be worse than an atheist. Cause atheist doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you have a different belief. But if you're like trying to force those beliefs, then yes, you are a scumbag. But I'm not trying to force it, I'm just explaining my beliefs. I mean, I do believe that there could be a chance that there are ghosts in real life. I mean, I've had some strange occurrences in my life. One of the times I was sleeping, but then I woke up from a weird dream, and then I heard a random speaking saying, "Belt, I'm Belt. What? I can't hear what you're saying." And I'm literally trying to say, and I'm literally saying the exact same thing that he's saying. Well, apart from the whole Belt, I'm Belt, but and it all stopped as soon as my mom came into the room. It was strange. Like that moment is stuck in my mind. It's an odd occurrence. Alright. It's strange how this conversation became just about the idea of like talking about Christianity and atheism. Have you heard of those do you know those people who eat only like plant-based food and nothing from an animal? You know, vegans. Alright, so are they okay with you are they okay with you eating meat, or okay, so they're much better than the vegan teacher. You know the vegan teacher, right? He basically, he's the guy. She's the person who basically made vegans look like be given a far more terrible name now. Like like attacking SS Sniper Wolf and saying that she's the reason why a person started attacking a cow. And saying that like coming out that you're gay or part of the LGBT community is not as important as being a vegan rights animal rights activist. And I saw a video, a person watching a person like reviewing it, and he said, you know, it's not entirely a selfish act, because there are moments there are moments that people are gonna see you differently if you say that if you tell them that you're gay. But if you say that if you come out that you're vegan, it's just okay. You like eating plants. Alright, you don't like eating meat. Alright, what's that? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's the difference? Yeah, and there's even there's even research that actually explains that they might actually feel feelings. Just imagine there someday being, as soon as people find out, there's gonna be something like plants right activist. We gotta save the plants. Only eat meat from now on. Who do you think are the most annoying people ever?
Most annoying.
Like those, and I mean like people people that like are so annoying.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
Can't escape death.
It's like you know, when you're saying, you know, as soon as you said that, I just remembered a moment in a show called in a film, in a random weird film called Casper's Scare School. Like Casper tries helping the principals, and like he just gets insulted, and the principal is like, "Stop being nice. What's wrong with you?" That's give me the darn money, you chest. Just open, for darn's sake. Wait, there are emeralds in the game? They're. Oh, I thought you were still playing Freedom Planet.
In that game, yeah, there's no, like, chaos symbols, but there are cards. Yeah, there's cards in that game.
Hey Simon,
Yeah, what's up?
I found Mjolnir.
Found them?
You know, Thor's hammer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sadly, I can't pick it up. It's still standing up. Not anymore. Alright.
Prepare for the March of the Silver Hand Equestrian Parade, ending at the Argent Tournament Grounds.
I'm right now in Blizzard World. There's a shark. There's a shark hanging.
At 15:45 past each hour, head to the docks for a hands-on fishing demonstration from the one and only Nat Pagel. Beverages not included.
Who do you think are considered jerks who have no rights to just say what they believe is facts? What do you mean? I remember seeing. You go first. I've seen some people who are like Pokemon fans, and they've been like insulting modern Pokemon games and calling Game Freak lazy, and like I've seen people even saying that they're considered true Pokemon fans, which honestly just crosses me.
Like him denying that there's fake was like, okay. Alright.
I mean, there are creeps who pretend that they are like actual people who, you know, who just like it, and actually turned out that they're just lying so they could just take you to their house and do horrible things. But no, the people who are saying that they're not true Pokemon fans are the people who are enjoying the new games. You know what I'd say to that? I'd say I'd say stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. Like, one thing I tried a lot is
Yeah. No one likes it when someone's like being a jerk and saying that they hate this one thing, but then they say that they like this thing.
I do not like something that I
Yeah. I feel like the only exception to that is if you're doing it and you just regret that you're actually doing that. My friend Dark EXE is playing Sonic Frontiers. He's a good friend. Bryce barely watches my streams. I'm still enjoying that I'm talking to you. It's always nice when I'm talking to you. You're always nice. Silly. What does on the nose mean?
On the nose?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't heard that one in my
Does that mean like you're hinting too much at something that you don't want people to know? No, like like
Charlie can shield you if you have a lot of cash. With your purchase made, you can stick it in your stash. Has anyone seen words land? I always worried about that.
ugh. I don't like the sounds in this place. The place sounds Like there's something's about to come out and attack me. Simon? Yeah, I know horror games. I literally played one before. I
The seven evil will arise.
I'm pretty sure you can still enjoy a horror game without listening, without it being loud. Right? I remember playing Benny and the Ink Machine, and I just get so scared. Like, I get so scared that I chicken out. I'm okay with playing I'm okay with playing chapter 1 to 2, but when it comes to chapter 3, when it comes to like actually getting the stuff, I just chicken out and get scared because I'm always afraid of Bendy showing up. And especially like when I get to like when I get to the projectionist's room, and I just get scared, even though I did play it before. I know exactly what the game is like, but yet I'm so scared of playing it. I honestly feel like I would act the same way if I was playing Benny in the Dark Revival, if not even worse. I mean, I love horror, but I'm not. I'm too much of a scaredy cat to play. I mean, I have thought of ideas of horror games. I'm just destroying some random balloons. What is your favorite scary game? I never really played a .exe game. Yeah, the idea of of an exe game kind of haunts, just scares me. Literally, the idea of an exe scared me so much that I literally believed that .exe means something evil. That when I like downloaded FNAF World, I was like so scared, and I like alerted my parents while they were when they were sleeping, and just I was like, I was literally scared.
What the heck?
Interested in card trading? Head to the Gilded Road for a weekly collector's meetup.
Like, scary games aren't my thing, you know, in general.
I love horror games, but I wouldn't really want to play them. And the only game that a horror game that I actually want to play is Omori that I want to get for Christmas, which is which I mostly want to play because of the story itself, not the actual game. I mean, not the actual gameplay. And also, I've been planning on streaming it.
I included you in the, what is it, the thing, the description of what I forgot to know.
What a description?
Yeah. Of my last one, yeah. And apparently because I downloaded Overwatch, it like stopped. I'm like, come on.
Wait, it stopped. Your download of Overwatch stopped.
It stopped the stream while I was downloading the game. Like, oh.
Why did it stop?
Dude, I don't know. Probably took on too much things.
Welcome to Circuit Royale.
You can't escape death.
I'm just going for different maps, just destroying whatever. So I'm trying to think of something to say. What do you think is the scariest thing you've ever seen? Yeah. I feel like the scariest thing that I've ever seen was probably it's hard for me to choose because you know, I have many things. Nice. And Knuckles? Tell me when you need Mecha Sonic. Tell me when you meet Megastar. Yeah. What do you think about Mechasonic, by the way? Yeah. I've heard of a YouTuber who is actually afraid of Mechasonic. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't really want to try mocking them for having that fear. Cause I mean, we all have random fears. I mean, I've heard of another YouTuber who's afraid of Donkey Kong. Do anniversary. Would there ever be an anniversary? Will we ever have like an anniversary of us? Of us two? What do you think is the cutest thing ever? Well, thank you. One strange thing is that what exactly is considered a prep? What exactly is considered a prep? Yeah. No, I mean like I'm talking about those kinds of people who are flashy and like try to show how flashy they are, like they wear flashy clothing and stuff. I'm surprised no one is here on my stream.
Okay, this it feels so awesome without that effect.
You know, a part of me really would like to play Sonic CD. Like I've heard of I saw a YouTuber explain how it's their favorite Sonic game ever, and it got me interested in playing it.
Like personally, I find Sonic to be
No,
funner.
oh, I said Sonic CD. Imagine a Sonic game that is about exploration. I mean, unless Sonic Frontiers is that.
Like time travel?
Yeah, both that and other things. For the most part. For the most part, Sonic 06 is like is very glitchy and not very well made. At least gameplay wise. Story wise, its Silver and Shadow stories are perfect. And let no one think otherwise.
I mean, like, can you tell me, like if it wasn't rushed, it would have been really, really good.
Honestly, it would be cool to see Mephiles return.
If he did what you're after, like, all for it.
It would be interesting on how he could show up again.
Shoot, if, once his face can show up again.
Maybe Solaris wasn't completely blown away. Like, wasn't completely erased.
Like, graphically, like, the game looked better. Graphically, and had no glitches, less. So it would be like the only thing I didn't like was
She did need some work.
like, I hope he always uses that, like,
So you just see her as average. I feel like when it came to the kiss, like I don't go freak out and go. "Rah!" I don't freak out during that kiss. We had humanoid females kissing animal females before. And I never felt uncomfortable when they were talking together and like talking to each other and getting to know each other better. And people keep overreacting, saying that Elise is the worst Sonic character ever. Yes. I saw a video saying that he is the worst character ever. That she is the worst character ever made in Sonic. You know who I think is the worst Sonic character? Can't think of anything because I haven't really thought of anything. I probably would say modern Metal Sonic. Like he became so pointless. Why even here if you're not gonna bring something new to the table?
Now traveling
He
to the south.
He became an overlord in that game. He was actually cool.
You can't escape death.
Really? I never actually knew the story of Sonic 4. Why? Why is he in there? Who the heck are these random people in the chat in the thing? It's like Mikey, stop playing Overwatch. I don't even know these people. Maybe that's what happens when you're playing online. You just random things. What is it? Are you tired? Or you like speedrunning the games? Then you can take your time. So, what do you think is the best thing that ever happened to you this year? I'd say the best thing that ever happened to me this year is spending more time with you now. Thank you, Simon.
Now traveling to Paraiso.
You can't escape death.
Huh? Just the emerald. You make me smile too. I always enjoy your company. Simon? Always enjoy your company. You always make me happy. I hope nothing bad ever happens. What do you mean? What ship?
There's like a flying, airship.
Oh, for a second I thought you were talking about those you know, those relationship things. You know, like comparing two characters together. Yeah. They I swear shipping bots can make weird things.
I checked our ship and
He's always tired whenever someone needs help. What do you think is a good restaurant? What do you think is a good? Well, what do you like a good restaurant where we can eat? You're always so kind to me. I'm not really interested in seafood.
The shadows coalesce.
It's 10:03 for me. Did you just say goodbye or?
Death appears.
Alright. Alright.
A dark step.
What exactly doesn't go well without another thing? Like I'm talking about something that it's good, but it's much better with another thing.
The shadows coalesce.
I'm right now at a DJ dance floor. What? Okay. Hmm? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear what... Am I one of the ways to make you happy? Do you think that that I would look good in a dress? You're always so sweet. Anyway, anybody on the stream? We're just friends, okay? We're just best friends. Yeah, we're just... You know, best friends always enjoy each other's company. Well, what do you mean? Nah. You're fine. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. The only time I really feel like I have to worry about something is like when it's like on a school day. Do you think that I would do good at like a very cutesy ooh woo kind of sound? Like a ooh woo kind of voice?
Well, like very cute, very cute. Well,
Oh, they're so sweet. I'm trying.
like, if you're my clear voice, then I can just change it on time. Oh my god, no way, man.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Oh my god, you're so sweet. You're such a cute boy. Is that a good voice?
It's quite cool. Oh my god, I got like a ball, okay? It's chasing me.
Hello everybody, I am SPO, I am going back to hell.
That's right. I hold on over there. I'm
Alright,
gonna be behind this tree, but
I guess you're going now?
it's rerun time.
Alright. I'll see you later.
Alright,
Love you, bestie. Wink.
I do.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What, how do I end the party?
Okay.
How exactly do we end the party?
So yeah, we'll just hang out. Yeah, nothing sus. Okay. We're just
Wait, what do you mean by that again?
we're totally not having, you know,
We're
private thing now. No, no, we're
we're
just friends.
we're just best friends.
Yeah.
We're just besties. We're just besties that are very open. We're just very open to each other.
Yep. What? Oh, I almost hate. Come on, I can get up there. Yay. After I get this emerald, I'm gonna head down.
Alright.
Now, where are they?
Now entering King's Row.
Can't escape death.
I still know Kung Fu. You don't look like you know Kung Fu. I still know Kung Fu. I don't remember how to act, but I still know. There's so many beer bottles over here. Yes, you are very epic.
I still haven't lost a life.
Yeah, you're also very beautiful.
Do you guys like CD on your I'll play it next time.
Oh, I'd love to see you play the game.
Of all the times I've played it, I prefer the US soundtrack. The this cause
You mean the Japanese one?
the United States one, the one with all the atmospheric music and
Oh,
jazz.
I thought you were
The
talking.
only
I thought you were talking about Majin.
uh,
You know, Majin Sonic.
oh yeah,
You know, I heard of the Japanese theme of the whole Fun is Infinite Easter egg, and it being more cheerful.
yeah. But anyway, I'll be back soon. I was getting in there.
Okay, so should I wait or just end the party?
Yeah, we should end it because I'm gonna turn off the console.
All right, end the party or end the stream?
I ended the stream
All right, I'm gonna end this stream first.
okay. Hashtag subscribe to my wife right now.